Yo, 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 what is going on? My people, what it is going on. We are back. 2K26 showcase finally finishing up today. Hitting the island and finishing up some stuff. So we are getting cooking today. Oh, God. Fucking Adam Pearce is a fucking funny motherfucker, bro. Kurt Angle. Let's finish it up.
Feels good to execute some long overdue showcase justice. Now, I'd like to switch gears, indulge myself a little, and use this technology to go up against 3 WWE legends that I've dreamed of competing against in a WWE ring. First up is a trip to the land of the extreme, ECW. When I first made it to WWE, I started on their ECW brand, but I always wondered how I do in the original ECW. Who would I face, you ask? Who is CM Punk's dream ECW opponent? And you know me, I aim high. And if I went to ECW and didn't call out the king of the deathmatch, the hardcore icon, if I didn't call out Cactus Jack to show me what extreme truly means, then what am I even doing here? The most violent of Mick Foley's alter egos, Cactus Jack tormented foes in the United States, Puerto Rico, Japan. Basically anywhere that had glass, barbed wire, and fire was a place he wanted to compete. But I'd want my match to be at Hardcore Heaven 1994, a show made famous when the fans threw so many chairs into the ring it covered both Cactus and Terry Funk as well.
Please do not throw chairs into the ring! Stop the chairs!
Cactus Jack was a master of the Falls Count Anywhere match. It allowed him to be at his very best, and that is exactly what I want here. Whether you take me into battle or side with Cactus, you need to know that you're going to be in for a fight. But proving yourself against CM Punk is just as valuable as proving yourself as CM Punk, so you win either way. And I get to live out my dream no matter what.
Is here and he is ready to return to the extreme.
Falls Count Anywhere in the ECW arena against Cactus Jack. I have a feeling that extreme will only be scratching the surface during this match.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
Taking nothing away from Punk, an ECW World Champion in his own right. Is he truly ready for tonight? Because the ECW that CM Punk was a part of and the ECW that Cactus Jack was a part of are two completely different breeds.
Very true, but Punk has always embodied the heart and soul of ECW, no matter what era. And we know he's got a big enough chip on his shoulder to want to prove that at any cost tonight.
What we should really worry about is what Cactus Jack plans to do to Punk's heart and soul tonight. Because if Cactus has his way, it won't be pretty.
Let's go.
A disturbed, violent man with his sights set on CM Punk.
From Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 287 pounds, Cactus Jack!
Whether it's in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, Tokyo, Japan, or Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Cactus Jack. Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what we're going to see in this match. I just know that if either man has their way, we'll be seeing someone standing tall over a bloody foe. Don't be so sure the winner won't be a bloody mess, too. Cactus Jack may be violence personified, but CM Punk didn't become the best in the world by shying away from getting his hands dirty when the situation calls for it. And in Falls Count Anywhere, you best believe the situation definitely calls for it. Cactus Jack can really brawl with the best of them, especially the more physical the match gets. In fact, that increased physicality only seems to fuel him even more in a fight.
Yeah, that's the sadistic nature of Cactus Jack in full effect. Cactus knows how to tap into something dangerous, something unpredictable, something that most superstars wouldn't even dare to go anywhere near. But as we all know, CM Punk is just built different. And when Punk has to, he can tap into something dangerous himself.
Still fighting back. Look at him go. Whip back into the ring. Look at the well-placed elbow right on the mark. Even though Cactus Jack and CM Punk have never faced off in the ring, Punk has had confrontations with Mick Foley in the past. In 2012, Punk brutally attacked Mick backstage.
And that attack almost led to a Survivor Series match where Punk and Foley would have served as team captains. But as they say so often, cards subject to change.
Well, I, for one, am glad. That match would have been a battle by proxy. This one is a hardcore war happening right in front of our eyes.
Oh.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter. Ouch. Fans have long awaited this showdown as Punk and Jack's paths have never quite crossed. Indeed, Corey. Around the time Cactus Jack was winding down his full-time career, CM Punk's career was just beginning. While Cactus did have a brief in-ring return as Mick Foley in 2006, it ended a few months before CM Punk's debut.
And in both of those cases, Father Time had a hand in determining who would be the better competitor. Tonight, we're getting both men in their prime. Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here.
Boom! GTS. Cactus with a cause for alarm. Oh, my God! Did you see that? Kick out at one.
Simply unreal. Potentially inhuman. Kicking out at one.
Get up, man.
How on earth?
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough. He connects with a counter. As these two extreme legends brawl, I just have to sit here and appreciate the atmosphere that we are seeing Falls Count Anywhere in one of the most famous arenas in wrestling history. Indeed, the ECW arena has been where many extreme icons have been created. And in these hallowed halls, two legends are currently doing battle.
Let me correct you there, Michael Cole. I would definitely classify CM Punk as an extreme legend and an icon, But in this arena,
Oh, this is
Cactus
fucking
Jack
bullshit.
is something more
Another
than
fucking-
those things. He's damn near a deity in this building. Oh!
Ah, look at this, just cranking it out. A Falls Count Anywhere match certainly lends itself to extreme activity. There are no rules that govern how you score a set pinfall or submission. We both know Punk and Jack are certainly able to get extreme.
Both men have strong ties to the birthplace of Extreme, ECW. CM Punk began his career in WWE as part of the ECW brand, with multiple ECW title reigns to his name. Cactus Jack put the company on the map during its infancy and became a multi-time tag team champion during ECW's heyday.
It's once again an ECW original versus some new blood. Let's see which side prevails this time. CM Punk having a bit of trouble, not finding as much support in this ECW crowd as he had hoped. Beautiful neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty. A plethora of ways to get imaginative up there, none of which are sanctioned by the WWE.
And things backstage are getting quickly out of hand.
Oh, they're done playing nice. They've got some serious aggression that needs to be worked out, and this just might be the best way to do it. He's got something coming.
Lariat.
CM Punk looking to show off his power game now. Double underhook backbreaker.
Punk never saw that coming.
Brutalizing his opponent with a mandible claw.
Lifted and completely helpless here.
Oh, laid to waste with the powerbomb.
Oh, there isn't going to be a trip to the penalty box either. That had to hurt like hell.
Just hurling that hockey stick with absolute disregard. Picked up and being carried around now.
Went straight through the table.
Bang, bang.
Cactus Jack calling on the WWE Universe to fuel him.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent. Ah, will he get on with it already? This is a fight.
Punk really looking to drop the hammer now as he cinches in that Anaconda Vice.
This is a bad spot. He's all tied up in that hold.
Testing the thresholds of pain tolerance. A tap out could be imminent.
Come on. Oh.
Couldn't fight the pain any longer.
Dude, what?
Has to tap.
Come on, dog.
Folks, I can already warn you, this match will not be for the faint of heart. The war of words between these two men, CM Punk and Cactus Jack, has come and gone, and now it's time for a war of rules, a war of weapons, a war of whatever sadistic machinations have been running through these men's minds.
It does not get more hardcore than the ECW arena, especially when it's Falls Count Anywhere. CM Punk and Cactus Jack, two men who remain stalwart and resolute in their convictions through blood, sweat, and tears.
Smart money's on a whole lot of all three of those things in this match, gentlemen. Cactus will make sure of it. Big power slam.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot? CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
This is Cactus Jack's violent
get the fuck out of here,
MO,
no way.
just continuing to wear down Punk with complete disregard for his well-being.
Wow, 1 second left, y'all.
Just a beat down.
Even though Cactus Jack and CM Punk have never faced off in the ring, Punk has had confrontations with Mick Foley in the past. In 2012, Punk brutally attacked Mick backstage.
And that attack almost led to a Survivor Series match where Punk and Foley would have served as team captains. But as they say so often, cards subject to change.
Well, I, for one, am glad. That match would have been a battle by proxy. This one is a hardcore war happening right in front of our eyes.
And Cactus Jack is just so unpredictable. When you're in the ring with him, you never quite know what he's... What happens next is anyone's guess.
I can't wait to see.
Oh, foot just stomping down.
Lands the knee drop.
Wow, swinging that big stick.
Oh!
Ugh. Move.
Oh, no, I can't imagine what's going to happen next.
I can't wait to find out.
This stage is no place for a battle. Cords, pyrotechnics, all kinds of danger.
He's cooking something up.
Cut off with a savage clothesline. Precision elbow strike.
The stage was not designed to be a battlefield.
Considering all that we've seen over the years, I'm pretty sure everything in WWE,
I'm playing. If you play against CM Punk, yo, he's like 10 times harder to beat.
Cinching in the arm wringer, but
now pumped in the jaw.
dangerous intentions on the mind of the madman, Cactus Jack.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
Going for the pin for the win. He wasted no time kicking out there.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it. Oh, what an axe handle.
Cactus absorbing some offense already.
Triangle armbar. Triangles in. Triangles in. And this hold is getting tighter and tighter. Trying to escape, and yes, he's able to get free from that submission hold.
Bionic elbow to the crown of the skull.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
And of course, kendo sticks are always under the ring in the event of any rogue ninja attacks.
What a forearm shiver. And Jack has lifted the ring apron looking for something.
The steel chair. Looks like he's opted to go with the simple but effective statement here.
As he finds his footing, he's looking completely lost.
Good night.
And hold on, look at got him open.
And Punk now looking for the pinfall. And referee cuts off the count in 1.
Not even a 2 count, just found a way to power out of that pin attempt.
Big power slam.
Looks like he's coming back in. He's headed out to the ringside area. He's making his way to ringside now.
Oh, walloped by a huge club.
Whiplash neckbreaker.
And it looks like Cactus is outlasting Punk at this point. The best in the world needs to perform better at this.
Whoa! Good Lord! Taking flight. Showing reckless abandon. There was every chance that could have gone wrong. But instead, it was right on the money.
Uh-oh, mandible claw! Mandible claw!
Cactus Jack just executed a picture-perfect play from his violent playbook. And now Punk's days just might be numbered.
Counter. He knew just what to do.
Punk now locks in that double underhook. Hoisted up.
Shit.
Backbreaker. Violent artistry courtesy of Punk now looking to up the ante, and he locks in the Anaconda vice grip.
Wrenching the submission even tighter. We can see him tap at any moment now.
Yeah, he needs.
And that's it. It's over.
Oh my God, man.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
What a violent match this was. CM Punk has to feel.
Fucking Cactus Jack is fucking fat.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what we're going to see in this match. I just know that if either man has their way, we'll be seeing someone standing tall over a bloody foe.
Well, don't be so sure the winner won't be a bloody mess, too. Cactus Jack may be violence personified, but CM Punk didn't become the best in the world by shying away from getting his hands dirty when the situation calls for it. And in Falls Count Anywhere, you best believe the situation definitely calls for it.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Impressive awareness from him.
Spiked. That kick will stop you in your tracks.
Oof. Punk avoids the attack.
Failed. Come on, bro. This fucking CM Punk, bro. This motherfucker is a pain in the ass in this match.
Folks, I can already warn you, this match will not be for the faint of heart. The war of words between these two men, CM Punk and Cactus Jack, has come and gone, and now it's time for a war of wills, a war of weapons, a war of whatever sadistic machinations have been running through these men's minds.
It does not get more hardcore than the ECW arena, especially when it's Falls Count Anywhere. CM Punk and Cactus Jack. Two men who remain stalwart and resolute in their convictions through blood, sweat, and tears.
Smart money's on a whole lot of all three of those things in this match, gentlemen. Cactus will make sure of it.
And Cactus Jack is just so unpredictable. When you're in the ring with him, you never quite know what he's going to throw at you.
Well, I'd usually counter that you can't let Cactus get the chance to unleash his particular brand of insanity on you, but that's not a realistic possibility here. Punk just needs to do what he can to keep on Cactus and be even more unpredictable, if he can. Relentless violence is Cactus Jack's stock and trade, but it needs to be CM Punk's as well here.
And things backstage are getting quickly out of hand.
Oh, they're done playing nice. They've got some serious aggression that needs to be worked out, and this just might be the best way to do it.
Oh, taking that hockey stick right to the head.
Oh, now this is a hockey fight. Bionic elbow right to the forehead.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Power bomb dropped him.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
Bashing away with that hockey stick. Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect. Oh, right on the arm.
Jack just got out of there. Now
Come on.
in out of nowhere. Tightly hooked small package.
Shoulder shoots up before two. Everything he can do to create space here. That holds back Cactus Jack's attack. Big clothesline.
Dude, fucking pain in the ass, CM Punk right now.
Oh, no, I can't imagine what's going to happen next.
I can't wait to find out.
With them fighting on the stage like this, there's no way this is going to end well.
Understatement of the year. Fighting on the stage only leads to disaster, believe me.
And he comes in under the ropes now. Looking for something, anything under the ring.
He's got a chair, but I don't think he's looking to take a seat. Risking it all
Through the
here.
air. It connects.
Like a heat-seeking missile, hit the target right on the mark.
Uh-oh, mandible claw, mandible claw.
Cactus Jack just executed a picture-perfect play from his violent playbook. And now Punk's days just might be. Cactus Jack looking for the double arm DDT.
That could be Punk's demise.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. Sliding back in under the ropes here.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
Cactus Jack's capturing the momentum now.
Yeah, the viciousness of Cactus Jack on full display with this relentless assault on Punk right now.
Flying forearm connects.
Violent artistry courtesy of Cactus Jack and CM Punk. That's what this bloodthirsty crowd clearly wanted. And now that is exactly what they are getting. At both of these men's expenses, physically and mentally. Great job refocusing to reverse that.
Talk about a hard. Cactus Jack looking for the double arm DDT.
Has Cactus Jack delivered the exclamation?
Right in the kisser. Things now not going well for CM Punk.
This is Cactus Jack's violent MO. Just continuing to wear down Punk with complete disregard for his well-being.
And now he's back into the ring. Oh,
Hoisted up. Incredible power slam.
Watch out. Choking those steel steps like they're nothing. A non-stop assault from Jack here.
Punk needs to refill. Cactus Jack looking for the double arm DDT. That finally has to slam the door shut and end this.
Fucking chair.
Wasting no time. Into the cover.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
That move has brought victory before, but not on this occasion.
Fucking
Time to think
down.
outside the box.
Down, bro.
The biggest prize in double. And a late pin attempt by Cactus Jack.
Cactus Jack once again thriving in the land of extreme.
Here is your winner,
Cactus Jack standing tall in the ECW arena. He and CM Punk just went to war.
One can only imagine how
That shit was hard, bro.
Cactus Jack must be with both the
That shit
violence
was
he just inflicted on
difficult.
Punk and the violence that Punk.
Ooh.
Oh man, that was wild. The results don't even matter when you're in the ring facing legends in matches you never thought possible. A win, a loss, come on. It's about the moment here, and what a moment that was. Now that I got my ECW experience taken care of, I have my sights set on a man that many consider my dream opponent. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Despite our glaring differences, there's a lot of similarities between us. Give us a microphone and watch us captivate the audience.
Austin 316 says
I just whipped your ass.
We do not back down from anybody, always ready to fight. Talking trash on an Attitude Era Raw against a prime rattlesnake simply wasn't in the cards for my career, but at least with slingshot technology, I can make this match happen.
Clip it to the nostrils.
All the respect in the world to Steve and every single achievement in his career, but trust that I'm going to bring the fight to him in a no-holds-barred match the second the bell rings. Austin wants to brawl all over the place? He wants weapons? Sounds good to me. Hell, I'm all for it after that fight with Cactus Jack. I've even got a special place in mind. A special arena in Chicago where we can have this all take place. Are you going to back me up and try to take down Stone Cold? Or do you think Steve Austin has my number? No matter what you choose, I'm going to do my best to take the head off the snake.
Son, you're looking at the best there is.
What? I want to see this one. I want to see the intro for Stone Cold Steve Austin.
The Texas Rattlesnake is here, looking to hunt down CM Punk.
from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Steve Austin looks ready for a fight.
And he looks even more ready to teach CM Punk a lesson.
CM Punk wanted this. He wanted his shot against Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Well, you get what you ask for, Punk. A tall, cold can of whoop ass is about to be opened up in that ring.
This is it. No holds barred between CM Punk and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Talk about hard-headed competitors Hellraisers who insist on playing by their own rules. Austin and Punk would be a tag team made in heaven if either of them could stand working with somebody else.
But sometimes it's similarities like that which breed the most contempt. At last, these two Hellraisers get a chance to see who the biggest rebel in all of WWE is.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
This might just do it. This might just end it all.
There is no mercy being shown.
And does he? Yes, he counters. I can't believe he got out of that.
Struck with a calf kick.
What's something Punk has to really take into consideration facing off against old Stone Cold?
Punk has to realize that he can't count as much on his toughness here tonight as usual. Punk's a resilient guy, but Austin's offense can stop anyone dead in their tracks and have them begging for mercy. Punk might want to stay elusive and give Stone Cold the runaround.
Punk searching for something beneath the apron.
And now any and all requests for tables have been sufficiently fulfilled.
Coming back from the outside now. He's locked up here. Wow, what impact! Over a decade ago, these two men sat together for a very intense confrontation. During that interview, CM Punk claimed he would have thrived during Steve Austin's era, just as he did today.
Punk also claimed that there were more sharks in the water during the Attitude Era than during Punk's heyday. Now, I take some umbrage to that since I was in the water during that era, but I get where Punk is coming from. Punk is a man who rises to the level of the competition. He's risen to it when facing the likes of John Cena and The Rock, and he can do so when facing another Mount Rushmore talent like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Differing in-ring styles from these two men. Punk is methodical with his strikes and submissions, while Austin prefers to brawl as soon as the bell rings. That seemingly favors the rattlesnake.
Boom! Look, nobody's going to bet against Austin in a no-holds-barred match. You think a man with an extensive MMA background like Punk doesn't know a few illegal moves that are normally grounds for disqualification? Well, tonight he's got them in his back pocket to snare an unsuspecting rattlesnake.
And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one.
He looks ready to strike.
Get up. What? Oh!
And Punk gets countered there.
Smiley dipping out of
Me?
Punk's way.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Something we've discussed before is that Punk represents the best of the modern era, and Austin the best of the Attitude Era. Both men have proven they can hang with the others' contemporaries.
You're right about that, Cole. Who can forget when Austin came out of retirement?
These two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow.
And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair. Boom.
Hit me again.
You can feel the contact, and so
Hit me
does
again.
the WWE Universe.
Come on, Austin, miss.
Just emptying everything they've got now. Oh, man. Bam. Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury. And this
Rapid-fire shots. Superstar back.
just tipped the scale. Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee. Down with a GTS. Could that keep Austin down?
Charles isn't gonna do anything. Loses in front of a standing opponent.
Staggering to his feet, but he won't like what's coming next.
He turns it. Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here. When asked about facing CM Punk, Austin claimed that he would push and prod to get the best out of Punk, to give Punk an even bigger mean streak than ever.
I'm not so sure that's humanly possible given the depths we've seen Punk sink to in order to secure a win, but I do not doubt the words of the Rattlesnake. When you're in the ring against Austin, you have to be at your best, and CM Punk will certainly need to compete at his highest level to date in order to secure a win.
Propping him up in the corner. Neckbreaker. And Punk clearly ready for a fight here.
Take off! Axe handle from the middle rope.
And Stone Cold can't find a way off the blocks.
CM Punk somehow managing to exceed Stone Cold's intensity.
Oh, clothesline! When asked about the locker room with Punk's prime, Steve Austin was a bit dismissive, saying he'd only need 1 or 2 moves to beat him. As to the top talent like Punk and John Cena, it would take, quote, 3 or 4.
Well, I'm sure Austin meant to include me in the latter group, but all of that aside, the Rattlesnake is veering into overconfidence with a comment like that. Could a legend like Austin beat most competitors handily? Yes. But to think he's also an echelon of the first ballot Hall of Famers like
This could be it. Austin with the cover. And he kicks out of the pin and 1.
his opponent has to be absolutely frustrated right now. Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects, and now...
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Setting them up in the corner.
Punk pounding away. Now he's going to go up to the top rope. What on earth is CM Punk got planned here?
Punk looking to go for broke. Underhooks both arms. Here we go from the very top turnbuckle.
The plunge! No doubt that is it!
It's don't. Steve Austin. Let's see. Okay, so at least one finisher in stock in his position of Stone Cold Stunner and use RT for your special meter up until your payback's available. Then, when your opponent has at least, I gotta let him beat me up. I gotta let him beat me up, y'all.
Blowing the roof off this place.
And the WWE Universe is loving every second of it. Punk and Austin showing no signs of slowing.
Strong counter from Punk. What a counter.
Uh-oh.
Right into the ring post. What impact.
And his body has taken a lot of the punishment.
Spinning kick to the gut.
Bulldog. This is a moment.
Shoulders down. Does he have him? Got it. No, just a 2.
After everything we've seen tonight, he must be using the reserve tanks at this point. And now, if this can get slapped on, Punk might not be able to tolerate the pain.
A forceful submission being applied to the neck.
I'm
not sure how you get out of the $1 million dream. Well, I guess he just showed us how.
Austin with a Thez press. Now rapid fire rights from the Rattlesnake.
Thez press and unloading with punches.
Stone Cold showing Punk just how mean he can be.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Caught in a bad spot. Shot to the throat.
This has been a display of the highest caliber.
Just listen to this crowd. I can't hear myself think. No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury. Oh, he flips that around. Punk finding a way to slow his opponent.
Stunner.
He just suffered the ultimate humiliation as a competitor.
No, he beats
What? Kick out. Feeling the physical and mental toll from almost losing to your own move.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had.
CM Punk in full control. There's the left. Good night, GTS. Is it enough for Punk?
2 count.
Hey, Miss J Plays, how are you?
Has beaten Steve Austin.
Here is your winner,
CM Punk, the best in the world, has stopped the Texas Rattlesnake.
Hello,
Austin
hello.
did not
What
go
brings you
quietly.
to
This was
the
a
stream?
no-holds-barred battle to remember. An iconic throwdown between two unruly troublemakers.
And we love every second of it. Congratulations to CM Punk.
Hello, hi. Who's the last opponent? Eddie Guerrero. Should I be Eddie Guerrero or should I be CM Punk? Let's be Eddie Guerrero.
I have one last personal dream match that I'd like to make happen. And since I'm the one controlling the fancy fantasy time travel computer today, it's exactly what we're gonna do. He dominated the cruiserweight scene in WCW, then joined WWE, where he captured
WCW.
European, Intercontinental, and Tag Team Championships in short order. Eddie Guerrero was pure magic in the ring. And while I was still on the indie circuit, I watched Eddie return to WWE using his Latino heat to do the unthinkable, capture the WWE Championship.
One of the greatest fucking matches I've ever seen when he did that shit.
Frog splash!
Lying, cheating, and stealing his way to the top was the only way Eddie knew how to get things done, and the fans loved him for it. I always hoped that when the day came that I signed with WWE, I'd have the opportunity to perform with Eddie once again. But for now, we'll let Slingshot Tech make the impossible possible. Just like my matches against Cactus Jack and Stone Cold, who you choose is on you. No matter who you choose and no matter what happens in the ring, we're still cool. And Eddie Guerrero will forever be loved and missed. Viva la raza, my friend.
Viva la Raza. Let's go. Let's get that. He comes out in the caddy with the. Oh, he just comes out regular, smegular.
From El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, Eddie Guerrero.
Just look at that smirk on Eddie's face. He's eating this up, not being intimidated by all the noise, not being intimidated by Punk.
Eddie can match Punk with his technical ability, he can match him with his mental game, and he can match him on pure fighting spirit. And once upon a time...
All right, no lies here. You can be your opponent unless you want to put in and say, dance, get to work. No cheating, man. So you're specific, two grapples. Now hit CM Punk with 2 taunts. Let's go!
Two of the biggest personalities in WWE colliding here tonight in Chicago. This might be the biggest match of the year.
You can tell there's a lot of respect between Punk and Eddie. Punk idolized Eddie as a teenager, and then the two crossed paths before Punk joined WWE. But even with that mutual respect, I expect the rules to be tested tonight.
Oh, we know Eddie will do that. Punk has shown he'll adapt when necessary. But at the end of the night in Chicago, only one of them will stand tall.
CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, two of the best to ever do it in that ring. They've crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Indeed, Cole. These two men engaged in multiple battles on the independent circuit during Eddie's brief time away from WWE when Punk was still an in-ring rookie. Punk's raw skills at that point sharpened Eddie enough for Eddie to return to WWE and become a world champion.
But now Punk has the skills and in-ring knowledge that equals that of Latino heat. So you better believe Punk is determined to prove he's the better competitor.
Launching.
I missed.
Misses the mark.
Kick from behind. Ouch. Eddie Guerrero firing up on the assault.
Right now it looks like CM Punk is wilting to the intent.
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
And he manages to kick out at one.
He clearly has no intention of staying down. I know CM Punk, and the man was always confident that he'd reach the mountaintop in WWE. But starting his career, guys weren't considered main event talent.
See?
Look out.
All the way to the outside. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. That off. Momentum going back to Punk's corner.
Punk could be turning his fortunes around.
Momentum is running away from Punk.
Right now, it's looking like Punk is struggling to compete with Eddie's in-ring IQ.
Stalking from above.
Brought down with a DDT.
Boom.
Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches. But when it comes to singles battles, the record between these men is tied at 1 win apiece, with a time limit draw as well.
You cannot ask for a more even rivalry than that, Michael Cole. Each man is going to pull out all of the stops to earn that final, decisive victory.
Powerbomb position.
Simple but effective technique to get out of there.
Strong forearm.
As we've seen so often, it's hard to find answers against Eddie, and Punk now knows that too. Face scrub. Nasty.
Big assault from Guerrero. He knows now is the time to cook with gas.
Eddie got out of the way.
CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase, lie, cheat, and steal. From the middle rope, breathtaking Hurricane Rana.
Ricocheting off the turnbuckle. Certainly felt all of that.
And it's the ref who takes a hit there.
Okay, so it appears that Punk, your signature 3 amigos, 5 prize for the finish. All right,
Things might be getting a little out of control.
Oh, CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
CM Punk looking to show. Hoisted up, but too heavy, and now counted out. Big clothesline.
Could be thinking about a powerbomb. Way up there.
Crucifix powerbomb.
how the fuck he got up so fast?
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact. Eddie's ready for something.
Crucifix powerbomb.
1, Putting him in the corner for something here.
Stuck in the corner, nowhere to go. Just eating right hands. Fierce combination. Latino Heat doing some damage.
This is what it feels like to run into a competitor like Eddie.
He's locked up.
Slammed with a purpose.
Landing the crossbody. His body has been the main focus of a lot of offense tonight.
Yeah, I think he's going to be feeling the effects of this match for a few weeks, Wade.
Oh my God.
Eddie gets countered, and he's finally found an answer to this offensive storm.
But Punk has to push now while the window's open.
Picture perfect drop kick. Things now not going well for CM Punk.
Punk needs to find a way to reverse his fortunes.
Oh my, down with authority. Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
From the top.
Frog splash by Eddie.
Eddie can take this one.
Guerrero spreading the heat through the arena now.
Fucking, there's no way that Three Amigos didn't hit.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. Sent right into the corner. Knife edge shot echoing through the arena. And Latino Heat is really dialed in right now.
It is all Guerrero right now.
Two men giving every...
Throwing caution to the wind.
Body.
Putting it all on the line and coming up big.
Living dangerously to get the upper hand. Picked up and being carried around now. Oh, and then slinging it into the apron. And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Might be going high risk here.
From the heavens. Big body splash from the top.
CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
Punk trying to withstand this surge.
We need that shit back.
Picture perfect drop kick. Oh, man. He didn't need that eyebrow anyway.
Oh my God, not again! Come on!
Oh, what a quick answer. I'm finding a way to slow it.
Fuck.
The opponent's assault down.
Time now for CM Punk to get his energy up and claw back into the fight.
Latino Heat doing some damage.
Guerrero's bouncing the opposition around like a lowrider.
Back and forth. This has been an absolute showcase of fighting
Fucking
spirit.
twice, this motherfucker done reversed it.
And Guerrero.
Fighting spirit or sheer stubbornness. Either way, everyone in the WWE Universe is hanging on every move here.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
Picture perfect drop kick.
Latino Heat taking full control of the match. One amigo.
Tres amigos.
Two amigos.
Haya batata.
I think
Otra
we
vez.
all know what's coming next. Three amigos. Eddie's got Punk seeing more stars than on the Chicago flag after that one. From the top.
Frog splash does it. CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
Two. What a kick out at two.
Get the f.
Cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk.
Oh, man. He's going to try to put him away once and for all. He's out there in no man's land.
Boxing their way out of that move.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring.
Able to steer clear of danger there.
Lifted way high to the heavens. Sit out crucifix powerbomb.
There's two.
Eddie Guerrero upsetting Punk in his hometown.
I lie. I cheat. I stay there.
Your winner,
You can hear how split the arena here in Chicago is right now.
I think I finished the showcase.
Slingshot tech creating matches I only thought could happen in my wildest dreams is pretty awesome. But I see another application that, to this point, has not been attempted. I want to see Slingshot tech show me what could have been, too. One of the questions I get more than anything else is some variant of, what do you think would have happened if you stayed with WWE in 2014? Now we have a perfectly viable tool to at least attempt an answer. Hopefully, Slingshot Tech is up to the task. While I may not know too much about what the future could have held, I do know that Triple H himself, after having sent his corporate goons after me following the Royal Rumble that year, was sizing me up for a matchup at WrestleMania 30. And I do know that if that match actually happened, I would have absolutely humiliated him in front of the world. Now, there's no question in my mind I'd have run right through him. I'd waited years for this chance. After all his tricks during the summer of 2011, bringing in his friends to attack me, using his corporate position to constantly stack the deck against me.
I'm not picking a fight. I'm just saying be careful who you push. Because you know I like to push back.
I was ready to bring it all back to him tenfold. I'd have buried him. But let's see if you can breathe life into my words. WrestleMania 30, CM Punk takes on Triple H. Time to play the game? Well, Hunter, I hope you realize that CM Punk doesn't play.
Get the no way.
The next World Heavyweight Champion, the Cerebral Assassin, the most powerful man in WWE, Triple H, is here.
From Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, the King!
Damn, I need to pause the stream. Hold on. I'm going to pause it here on this match. I'll be right back because I have to get my dinner. So give me 5 minutes. I will be back in 5 full minutes. And we're going to finish up the showcase and get to the island. Benta. Go, Nish. right, chat. I'll be back in 3 more minutes. I'm finishing up my soup. Finishing up my soup, chat. Finishing up my soup. right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Took longer than I expected. My fault. We are BACK. We are BACK. I didn't expect to take that long. But we're back. All right, CM Punk final showcase match. Let's get it.
CM Punk, Triple H, set for one-on-one action tonight. And championship main event implications on the other side of this match.
Triple H looking to dash CM Punk's WrestleMania main event dreams, stating that he's only doing what's best for business. Triple H has served as a proper roadblock for Punk this long. Can he continue to do that here tonight?
Russian leg sweep.
And we have to look at Triple H's motives tonight. It's the COO's duty to ensure the best product from the heavens.
Spinning heel kick. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Yeah, Punk clearly helped.
Face first. Setting up.
It's locked in. The Koji.
Looking for a counter. And just like that, he manages to break the hold. Oh, what an axe handle. Both of these men considered master technicians in their own right. Triple H, of course, loves to play mind games. Loves to get the psychological advantage over his opponent.
Absolutely. So if Punk has any chance of defeating the game tonight, he's going to need to tune all of that out, which is easier said than done, especially when you're facing off against the man who signed your checks.
The seeds of this battle go back to CM Punk's frustrations with the company. Seeing head figures not listen to the people, not give the best in the world his due.
Yeah, and Punk wasn't going to take it anymore. The brass never wanted a guy like CM Punk to succeed, never wanted to acknowledge his cult of personality.
Top rope! Flying elbow drop. And with that, Punk just showed Triple H exactly whose era it is now. Perched up top. A diving knee drop. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Veteran instincts of Triple H. Looks like he's trying to regain some control here.
It is time for Triple H to take advantage of a misstep and take command.
Sheesh, a painful-looking chop. The game getting picked apart here.
With this offensive onslaught, Punk clearly sending a message to Triple H.
Hooked up. Great power. Inverted suplex.
Punk avoids the attack. Connected hard with the calf kick.
Went for it all, but gets nothing.
Oh, that's a chop you don't want to be on the receiving end of. DDT. Knee drop.
Punk now with a quick double under and a Uranagi converts it into the...
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Leaning him against the... CM Punk really trying to up the ante at this point as he climbs the turnbuckles and drags his opponent up there too. Arms hooked up. Oh, God. The plunge. Will that sew this up for Punk?
Is it enough? Is this the end? 2.
I killed Triple H.
Punk did it. Punk's going to the main event of WrestleMania.
So that was the whole Daniel Bryan story. Now that it kind of...
With this win, CM Punk has punched his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania. Later tonight, vying for the World Heavyweight Championship against Randy Orton and Batista.
Punk can celebrate now, but the worst is yet to come. Main eventing isn't the goal. Winning the main event is.
Oh my God, what? There's another
The best
match?
thing about defeating Triple H at WrestleMania 30 is the spot it granted me in its main event later that night. A full 11 years before I'd actually see that dream fulfilled. The worst part? I'd be entering battle at less than 100% against Randy Orton and Batista. Great. Batista had won the 2014 Royal Rumble, locking him into a match with WWE World Heavyweight Champion and my old pal, the Viper himself, Randy Orton. But my match with Triple H came with that added stipulation where the winner would join the match and make it a triple threat. This time, though, I'm going to let you choose who you want to control. Would Randy Orton have walked out of his matchup still on top? Would Batista unleash the animal within for another dominant victory? Or would that kid from Chicago shock the world and win 2 matches at WrestleMania against 3 of WWE's most dominant and imposing figures? I don't know for sure what will happen, but I do know what I'd like to see. Well, what is it that you want to see when CM Punk takes on Randy Orton and Batista in the main event of WrestleMania 30?
The following contest is a triple threat match and is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
The Apex
So I will say that
the
the showcase this year was a lot longer than last year's showcase. It was a pretty good showcase. But Batista, I am fighting the animal, but Batista.
The winner of the 2014 Royal Rumble, Batista.
It's not Batista, it's a Batista, the animal, Batista.
DC, weighing in at 290 pounds, the animal,
Batista fought hard to earn this opportunity to get his shot.
I walk alone.
This isn't what Batista or Orton wanted. They were hoping this title match would be an Evolution reunion. Instead, CM Punk is playing spoiler in this triple threat.
And that's exactly why this WrestleMania crowd is on the edge of their seats. We expect the unexpected, but no one thought CM Punk would make it all the way here tonight.
Now Punk just has to finish the job. But Orton and Batista stand in his way with championship ambitions of their own. You know, Batista and Orton were complaining for a couple of weeks that this match was going to be a triple threat, that they were really promised a one-on-one match.
Not only that, Michael Cole, we have been robbed of an Evolution WrestleMania main event.
Oh, brother, what a pity.
Truly, Cole, CM Punk has ruined what could have been 3 titles, waging war over the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
Is it possible that Batista could just power through both Punk and Orton with his raw animal strength? He's got the shoulders down.
It's the animal, but Batista.
Breaking up the pin right there. An opening on Batista here. Uh-oh. Bang. He finds a counter. No countouts, no disqualifications, triple threat rules. CM Punk in his first WrestleMania main event. A dream come true.
CM Punk has totally defied the odds as far as his accomplishments here in WWE. If he can beat all of Evolution in one night, it'll add extra credence to being called the best in the world.
And the champion doesn't want to be on the receiving end of that again.
Now with kendo stick in hand, he's become even more dangerous.
Oh my God, a pile driver. Impactful offense like this is how you create opportunities. This could be what the challenger was looking for. No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
Oh.
You cannot look at Randy Orton without saying, wow, that is the face of WWE. Put that face on the cover of the programs and those lovely little collector cups.
Polar opposite feelings at WWE headquarters when it comes to CM Punk. But if Punk can pull off the miracle tonight, he would become undeniable.
There's a reason why Stephanie and Triple H have made Orton the face of WWE. As her good friend JBL would say, if you build a sports entertainer from the ground up, it would look exactly like Randy Orton.
If Randy comes out on top in this match, that will settle the entire issue. He will be, without a doubt, the face of WWE. And I've been saying this in the lead up to WrestleMania. The Viper has been lying in wait, and it will be a big mistake to underestimate the champion.
That's a good point, Wade. It's funny, over the past couple of weeks with the stuff going on with Triple H and CM Punk and Batista getting in Stephanie's face, Randy Orton in many ways has almost become an afterthought.
It's hard to believe the WWE World Heavyweight Champion is an afterthought. But you guys are right.
Turns that back on CM Punk. Totally helpless at the moment.
Oh, driven face first into the apron.
You don't aim for the apron unless you're looking to do some serious damage.
Randy looking to embarrass his opponent.
Bam!
And a big question coming into tonight was, are we going to see the Animal of old? Will Batista look like a dominating force?
You don't win the Royal Rumble by accident, Cole. Batista said he came back for one thing, to become champion.
You gotta be kidding me!
Really risked it all there.
Very fortunate to hit the mark in that one. What's he planning here? Oh, driver! Spiked him.
And Orton just with nowhere to turn on that exchange.
Handle connects. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
And now he's taking a breather on the outside. Clearly, he's feeling a little overwhelmed at the moment. Using that barricade with great effect. Man, that is going to leave some serious welts.
Randy Orton may be one of the most malicious, one of the most vicious superstars we've ever seen in WWE. There's no absence of malice at all from this man.
All facts that CM Punk knows all too well. Years ago, Orton ended Punk's first World Championship reign in unceremonious fashion. He's beaten Punk on big stages before. Randy should have all the confidence in the world when it comes to making CM Punk his prey.
He's called the Apex Predator for a reason.
Back into the ring here.
Wow, shot to the back of the neck.
Never wanted this triple threat match. Now making CM Punk suffer for it.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? No clue what he hopes to find down there.
Looks like he's opting for Old Faithful here. The steel chair. Good Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
And I think that opened him up. The blood is beginning to flow.
Into the steel steps. Uh-oh. Cuts the attack off.
Oh, into the steel steps. Simply no way to brace for that impact.
The defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
Belly to belly.
Can Batista fight back from this?
Face first. Setting up.
The Koji clutches it.
Looking for a crucial escape. Yes, breaking the hole. Saving himself for the time being. Boom. Not so fast. Hurricane Rana.
Punk knows what's at stake here more than anything. He said he wants change in WWE, and if the catalyst for that change means going through the COO and then to future Hall of Famers, then so be it.
What will tomorrow look like if the voice of the voiceless becomes champion?
Stanford would be in a panic.
Maybe, but Bourbon Street would go crazy tonight. Orton gets the better there.
A razor-sharp chop there.
And now he gets back into the ring. And that DDT was well delivered.
Nicely done, managing to save themselves there. Struck in the face mid-attack. The animal now looking to muscle up his opponent. Batista bomb! This may be...
CM Punk. And he saves the matchup. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Batista trying to secure the win. The champ kicks out with authority. Not quite enough to put him away.
Barbaric clubbing blow.
And just raking at the eyes in desperation there.
Clubbing blow.
Randy toying with his opponent a little bit.
He goes back into the ring here.
Torturous face rake.
Got him where he wants him. Up and Falcon Arrow. Running knee. Punk knows what he needs to end this.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
The go to sleep GTS from Punk.
The challenger is not holding back.
He quickly slides into the ring.
Bludgeoned with a stiff shot.
Any two of these competitors is a recipe for a classic, but all three, this is incredible.
Batista, Orton, and Punk each giving their all in that ring.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Batista has to exhibit some resiliency now. CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and
That ends the submission hold.
Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm, has the arm trapped. And a series of vicious stomps.
Watch out, tossing those steel steps like they're nothing.
Batista averts the attack.
And slides back into the ring.
Oh, lots of torque on that suplex. Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep.
The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
And that turns things around. Turns that back on CM Punk.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back go to sleep. Pivotal moment. We could have a new champ. This match was always going to be hard for, but Punk, Batista, and Orton are refusing to give up any ground.
Some of the best ever throwing.
Now attempts to cover.
Can he keep him down?
No! 2 count.
Kicking out of that one with everything he's got.
Orton playing mind games with the enemy. No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
The universal signal for extreme. The kendo cover. This could be all over.
He
baby.
With a major upset here against Orton and Batista.
No, instead of Dominic Mysterio against Finn Balor. Alright, I think now I finished the fucking showcase. This showcase is long.
Marching on Bourbon Street.
I'll say, Punk started his night by beating Triple H and has now ended it with a triumphant victory over Randy Orton and Batista. The road to the title does not get much.
Next match.
Closing out WrestleMania 30 by appearing in my first ever WrestleMania main event. It's a hell of a start to this alternative timeline.
I guess not.
In a world as absolutely chaotic as WWE, calling future shots is nearly impossible. You could win Money in the Bank, you call your shot for a match down the line, and then get taken out by injury. Your best friend might turn on you right as you're about to claim tag team gold. The best laid plans, at least in WWE, often go astray. But in 2015, something swept through WWE that I know would have piqued my interest. After capturing the United States Championship from Rusev at WrestleMania 31, John Cena would hold the US Open Challenge each week on Raw. Names like Sami Zayn, Big E, Rusev, Cody Rhodes, and Seth Rollins all answered the call and gave it their best shot. With the history shared between myself and John, you're nuts if you think I wouldn't have accepted that challenge. I'd have waited a couple months, maybe with a slight hope that Cena would start to feel the fatigue that comes with weekly title defenses. But once summer hit, that's when I'd start getting ready. Like, say, July 27th, 2015, when the music for John Cena's opponent hits. What if that night? What if CM Punk walked through that curtain? Would I take another championship from a shell-shocked Cena? Or would my name join the rest of those who failed to take him down? It's up to you, really. Can John Cena turn back another challenge? Or will CM Punk be crowned the new United States champion? Create the moment that you want to last forever.
Damn, Punk, you ain't hit me with that.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
Week after week, John Cena has stood in that ring and defended his U.S. title against anyone brave enough to answer him.
From cocky young upstarts wanting their shot at the crown to the most grizzled veterans, John Cena has taken them all on and put them all down. You have to admire Cena for continuing this open challenge. He's elevated the US title by putting it on the line every Monday night.
And the way Cena has been able to adapt to whoever answers his call has also been so impressive to watch.
Let's not sugarcoat it, guys. Cena's ego is a big part of this open challenge.
All right, let's go.
Cena defending the title against anyone, anytime, and tonight, it's CM Punk's time.
Week after week, Cena's US Open Challenge has been can't miss TV. But tonight is the biggest defense yet. CM Punk attempting to win his very first US title. It's really the only major title he's never held.
But with that in mind, it really does feel like there's even more on the line here than just the U.S. title. The anti-authority versus the face of WWE. This is a clash of epic proportions.
Yeah, and I think Punk's trying to send a message to everyone here tonight. If he doesn't get what he deserves, he'll simply take it.
CM Punk has accomplished so... able to reach the rope and put it in to the submission.
Kick to the body.
Sunset flip powerbomb. No question after that powerbomb, the champ has a strategy to retain.
Toss. Punk's early advantage due to the element of surprise starting to slip away.
To the pin for the championship. Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
Not yet.
Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
Cena has to be feeling pretty confident with the champion's advantage on his side here.
Yeah, but you better believe that's only going to add fuel to the fire for Punk. This isn't just about what the U.S. title would mean to him. This is about dismantling Cena and proving once again that he's a better competitor than the franchise.
Nice running crossbody.
Using the sharp point of the elbow. Shoving him into the corner now. Potting him up top now. A flurry of ferocious attacks here, and there is no respite whatsoever because incoming, massive superplex.
The champion busting out the big moves, doing whatever needs to be done.
Yokes up their opponent. Driven down with a sidewalk slam. Gentlemen, it is always a treat to see CM Punk and John Cena face off in a championship match. The last two times that Punk challenged Cena for a title held by the franchise, they were two of the greatest matches in WWE history.
CM Punk versus John Cena at Money in the Bank 2011 and their rematch at SummerSlam were both classics and define the careers of both men. We've had plenty more amazing matches between these two men since that night, but when it's Punk gunning for a title around Cena's waist, it's just magical.
John Cena feeding off the WWE Universe as he so often has.
And he chooses to leave the ring.
And he gets set back into the ring.
Looking like a rugby match with that tackle.
You cannot understate how much of a mental advantage Punk has in this one. The best in the world has known for a long time he was going to answer John Cena's call tonight. But Cena, he just found out a few minutes ago.
Punk having the mental advantage is always troublesome to an opponent, but I speak from experience when I say that no matter how much the deck is stacked against John Cena, he will find a way to overcome the odds. He's called Big Match John for a reason.
Got him where he wants him. Up and connecting with the Falcon Arrow.
John Cena avoids impact. I'm just going to ask this. Why has it taken CM Punk so long to answer the US Open Challenge? Is Punk intimidated by Cena nowadays? Remember, the last time these two stood face-to-face in the ring, Cena defeated Punk to earn a spot at WrestleMania.
Punk is not intimidated by any opponent. A part of me thinks Cena probably expected Punk to be one of his first challengers, and I don't know. I kind of felt like someone else was meant to answer the challenge, but Punk did it instead. Right here, right now, I truly believe John Cena is not ready for CM Punk.
Offense from Cena. Punk's US Open chance.
Here's Cena. Two adjustment.
Will the champ make that pay off?
Two. He kicked out at two.
Clearly proving they have the heart of a champion. And it's keeping them alive here.
And John Cena. Two adjustment.
All hope might be lost for the challenger.
I don't even know. I'm not even gonna say I did. I just defeated the showcase because I wouldn't even be able to tell you.
What an absolutely incredible match. John
Next
Cena.
match. There's another. Oh my God, what is going on? This is never.
Adding another classic encounter with John Cena is always the right call, and answering that U.S. Open challenge is something I know I would have done if I was around for it.
Dude.
I also know exactly what my plan would have been at the start of 2016. Now, as you may recall, it was at the Royal Rumble that year where AJ Styles finally made his WWE debut.
The phenomenal one is here! AJ Styles!
It's one of those moments where it felt like time stood still. Everyone trying to come to grips with the fact that, yes, AJ Styles is now in WWE. His arrival opened the door for a litany of dream matches. And in that time, he's made many of them happen, battling top names brave enough to step up to him. And you better believe that if I was here, I would have walked to the ring that very first Raw after the Royal Rumble, and I would have set down the challenge. CM Punk, AJ Styles, WrestleMania 32. AJ and I have traveled many of the same roads in our respective careers, but unfortunately, they never led us to having a proper one-on-one matchup in WWE. I respect AJ. He's another wrestler that made his name his way.
Since 1998, this man has competed all over the world.
I earned the right to be here in the WWE.
Getting the chance to be his first WrestleMania opponent, it's too good to pass up. As usual, it's up to you. Do you want to prove to be the best, or is being phenomenal more your speed? They don't want none? Oh, believe me, I want it all.
I feel like, yo, this showcase forever, son.
And it may have taken years for AJ Styles to make it to WWE, but he is here now, competing on the biggest stage possible.
The biggest stage possible with the biggest bragging rights on the line. Who really is the best in the world?
From Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds,
Damn, all none. What the fuck is that? Initiate chain wrestling by your opponent while the buff is active, or hold B to initiate if buff expires.
And the time has come to finally answer the question of just who really is the best in the world. The phenomenal AJ Styles, the Second City Saint CM Punk, face-to-face in a WWE ring on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania.
Styles and Punk have traveled up and down the same roads, wrestled in the same high school gyms and armories, competed internationally, and honed their crafts to the point where they can both be called the best. But tonight, all roads have led them to this moment, where only one of these men can be called the winner.
Returning back to the ring. He connects with a counter. Big night for AJ Styles, making his WrestleMania debut. Punk has been here quite a few times. We've seen Punk fight fair at WrestleMania, but just as often we'll see him cut corners.
Indeed, in the past we've seen Punk call in reinforcements against Rey Mysterio, using foreign weapons when attempting to end The Undertaker's streak. But tonight is a bit different. Punk has long wanted to prove that the best in the world is even better than phenomenal. And the only way to do that is by winning this match by the books.
And now he's going to the top rope. Perched up top.
Good Lord, taking flight.
A true sight to behold, only made.
Take off.
Through the air. And connects.
You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense, but I can't say it didn't pay off.
Styles and Punk have obviously competed against each other outside WWE. How's that past experience and familiarity going to come into play here tonight?
Well,
Face first. Setting up. The Koji clutches it.
Wait, hold on, look at this. And he's found a way out of the hold.
What a striking combination. Down you go. CM Punk and AJ Styles are both absolute geniuses when it comes to in-ring IQ. Both have great striking and submission skills as well. But the outlying categories will be what defines this match.
I'm with you 100% on that, Corey. Face first.
Setting up. He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Now a takedown into a small package. Tightly hooked.
It only gets a 1 count.
Somehow still in this fight. Not down and out yet. Oh, lands right on the knees. That can change everything.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep.
AJ is out. That's it.
Quick into the cover. This could be it.
What in the world? AJ Styles tapping into that pit bull mentality for a nail-biter of the kick-out.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin.
Beautiful Falcon Arrow.
Going for the 3 count. And Punk gets the big win over Styles.
here is your winner.
You can't deny that both Punk and Styles gave their all in this match. Truly, we just witnessed a match for the ages.
And while AJ was just as phenomenal as he claims to be, CM Punk put his foot down and made perfectly clear to both AJ and the entire WWE Universe that he truly is
Next
the best
match.
in the
What
world.
the fuck, CM Punk? Kurt Angle. What? All right.
An honest dream match for any era, and you made it happen. That's the power of Showcase. I've said it repeatedly that it's impossible for me to predict a hypothetical scenario with precision, but I have to believe that if I was here in 2019, I would have done anything to get to the front of the line to be Kurt Angle's final opponent at WrestleMania 35.
He has held every title imaginable. European champion, Intercontinental champion, 6-time world champion.
Not many people know this, but when I first joined the ECW brand in 2006, Kurt Angle was my goal. He'd found new life with the brand, leaning into the extreme side of things, mauling his opponents with a reinvigorated approach to the ground and pound offense. But those dreams would go unrealized with Kurt leaving WWE only about a month after my arrival. I could see it all in my head, though. Kurt comes out on Raw to announce that he'll be retiring at WrestleMania. With the crowd already shocked, Kurt goes to announce his opponent, only I wouldn't give him that chance. See, I really don't care who Kurt's chosen, because as I'd say to Kurt's face, I've chosen Kurt to be my opponent at WrestleMania 35. If Kurt wins, he gets to go out on top. But when I get the win, Kurt at least had the chance to go out on a shield against an opponent willing to push him to his limits. Kurt's retirement will happen one way or another, but it's up to you to decide who will be standing at the top of the winner's podium and who will have to settle for a silver medal when I collide with Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 35.
To WWE history, the wrestling machine, Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle look young as fuck. Come on.
It was CM Punk who threw a challenge at Kurt Angle. Said he wanted to give Kurt the chance to see if he could take down the best in the world in Angle's final match. What a better place to do it than at WrestleMania.
Yeah, how could Kurt resist? Angle and Punk have never met in a ring before, but they are known all over the world as two of the best. Now, at last, we get to find out who really is superior inside those ropes.
CM Punk has been talking out of both sides of his mouth lately, praising Angle while also saying how much of a joy it would be to put him down. What kind of mind games are those?
It's a stroke of genius, in my view, Cole. As much as you want to paint him as a hypocrite, Punk has been great at confusing Angle, disarming Kurt, allowing Kurt to bring his guard down, only for an opportunity to stab him in the heart.
Yeah, exactly, Wade. It's a hypocrite that you just described. No getting around that fact. Launched right out of the ring.
Exiting the ring.
Brought down. Remember, this match came to be in quite a rude fashion. Angle was ready to choose his final opponent, and CM Punk stole that choice away from him. A classless act from someone who claims to have so much respect for the man.
Well, that's your perspective, Michael Cole. Many others would say that Punk is doing Kurt a favor.
It's a favor deciding a Hall of Famer's retirement match? That's a favor?
Listen, Cole. It's an honor for Angle to wrestle CM Punk at WrestleMania. It's a fantastic ending for Kurt to be able to say, my last match was with CM Punk.
I don't know what's wrong with you, Corey. You've got worms in your ears or something. It really feels like this match could come down to Punk's strikes and smarts versus Angle's technique and experience. Who do you give the edge to?
My gut says Kurt Angle, the man who has seen and done it all, but if Punk gets lucky and lands one good shot, it could give him one heck of an opening.
And Wade, long ago, there was an opportunity for these two men to have locked up, but the stars just never aligned.
That's correct. ECW is what you're talking about, Cole. A mid-2000s rebranding. CM Punk and Kurt Angle were positioned as the premier attractions. Punk being the young upstart with a groundswell of support behind him, and Angle being...
That puts an end to that, thank goodness.
Got them off their feet here.
The shoulder taking a bad hit.
Point of the elbow finds the mark. Having trouble making it to a vertical base, and it looks like it's only going to get worse.
Clothesline! And that kind of attack is Punk's form of respect. This is how Punk shows love.
CM Punk looking...
Uh-oh. Ooh, and he stops that offense.
Opponent hoisted up.
From behind, Angle slam.
Angle might just have Punk right where he wants him.
Taking out the arm, great strategy.
Despite what has transpired leading to tonight, there's a level of respect that CM Punk has for Kurt Angle. Punk might even have love for Angle, but Punk will not be sorry about beating Kurt in his final match.
There's all this talk about the storybook ending, the beautiful button on the career for Kurt Angle, a big win at WrestleMania. Think of what this would...
Uh-oh, way too... Diving moonsault!
If there was ever one last time for Kurt to put the... looking to twist and tear every sinew with this ankle lock.
Just locked onto the ankle.
All of those small bones and tendons being crushed and mangled.
Rolls through, able to escape the ankle lock.
Angle gets out of the way. And no matter how we got here, this is a match that people have been wanting to see. The Olympic gold medalist taking on the best in the world. A match that can propel both men's these legacies even further.
And now he's looking to lock in this submission.
Figure four, and so many matches have been ended like this.
CM, gotta find an escape. There it was.
Absolutely rocked the jaw there.
Looking to tip the legs out.
Just weakening the knee with that move. Bam!
Oh, the knee just being torn apart now.
This could be it. He could be putting him away here.
Kurt setting it up.
Angle slam.
And with that move, Angle just mustered up every ounce of intensity he could.
Angle returning to the ring now.
No fight left whatsoever. Angle
Finds the ropes to force a break.
A prime example of why you need to know where you are at all times.
Looking at the ankle lock.
Locking it in. And rolls through, able to escape the ankle lock.
and averting damage there.
Forearm smash. I don't know if Punk can withstand much more of this.
Punk, opponent down. Angle can do what he wants and locks in the angle.
He gives in and taps out.
Here is your winner and forever your gold medalist, Kurt
Angle winning his retirement match by making CM Punk.
Fucking match. Dude.
Maybe it's only in an alternative timeline, but I'll take the advantage of any opportunity to share the ring with Kurt Angle, win or lose. And as far as what happens if I stay in WWE, there's one more match I'll always wish for. Working with him, even if it was only briefly when he joined the new Nexus, made it abundantly clear to me that he would accomplish anything if he ever committed himself to it. A return to NXT gave him that chance, and soon Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family were the talk of the wrestling world. They arrived on the main roster, terrorizing any superstar that got in their way.
And Bray Wyatt calmly watches as his family members dismantle Punk.
That included me. And while I have a match at the 2013 Survivor Series that on paper says was against the Wyatt family, it didn't have Bray Wyatt in it. I never got to compete against him once he realized his potential. I would have loved to have The Fiend set his sights on me. The Fiend took wrestling places it had never been before by taking his opponents places they had never been before. If I had my way, I'd take on The Fiend at WrestleMania 37. And I'd look for solace in the one place that I know to be the great equalizer: Hell in a Cell. He was once in a lifetime. I'm thankful for the time we did have together. But until we meet again, we'll make it happen here in my showcase. CM Punk against The Fiend at WrestleMania. You can choose who you'll control. But once that door closes, there's no telling what will happen.
Oh, what a tribute. Great tribute to fucking Bray Wyatt. Great tribute. Too bad I'm gonna have to kill fucking CM Punk in this. Hold on myself. I wanna see what his
And this is a friendship that'll never, ever end.
And here he comes, the Fiend.
I'm fucking
Begging
tired
for you
of
to let
Jay's
him in.
stupid Uso, bro.
Tonight he looks to drag CM Punk deep into the darkness inside Hell
Ooh.
in a Cell.
I've seen fucking Jay Uso act like he's fucking big and bad, bro.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. You don't fight the Fiend. You survive him. Every opponent that has ever crossed paths with the Fiend has been changed forever.
Just look at those eyes, or whatever is hiding behind that mask. There's just pure evil.
This has never been about winning or losing for the Fiend. This has always been about destruction. And tonight, his evil gaze is locked. CM Punk.
Or you can prepare for a wrestler. You can prepare for a fight. You cannot prepare for the Fiend. This being doesn't wrestle with logic. He doesn't wrestle with reason. He wrestles out of pure malice.
Great tribute. Great tribute. All right, so put a team back in there. Shoot.
You can just feel how much tension is in the air here at WrestleMania. CM Punk facing possibly his biggest challenge to date.
There's really no telling what we're about to witness here with The Fiend. We've already seen a lot of diabolical mind games, and I'm sure those are far from over.
This match is going to change Punk forever. Whether he wins or loses, he'll never be the man he was before he entered the cell tonight. Fending off The Fiend.
CM Punk and The Fiend facing off against each other at the event that brings out the best in each man. WrestleMania.
You speak the truth, Corey Graves. Every time Punk comes down that ramp at WrestleMania, his next level competitiveness hits an all-time high. That's why we've seen him have all-time WrestleMania classic.
He goes for the quick pin attempt. And bypasses the pinfall.
That's jumping the gun. It's just not time for a pin yet.
Strikes, burying knees into the body. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Looking to explore every inch of hell here now.
Retrieving a bag from underneath the ring. Let the guessing games begin.
Crisp snap suplex.
I can't imagine what's going through Punk's mind right now. Not only taking on the attempting an early cover here. Only getting one out of that pin.
Early enough in this match that there's no need to rush into kicking out.
Just over a year ago, at WrestleMania 36, The Fiend competed in one of the most unorthodox matches in WrestleMania history. The Firefly Funhouse match. He took John Cena on a journey of mental anguish and brutal self-reflection before beating down the franchise and pinning him in the center of the ring. I don't think Cena will ever be the same if we ever see him again.
Should The Fiend look to repeat his masterclass of mind games, it'll be interesting to see how it works on Punk. On one hand, Punk can handle the most extreme mental warfare. But the Firefly Funhouse is where skeletons of a superstar's past are exhumed. Wyatt has plenty of history to pull from when it comes to CM Punk. If he can find the haymaker after haymaker, boom!
This is more like a barroom brawl between these two. Blow after blow, test of endurance at this point. All this heavy artillery is really adding up. Fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let up. And this crowd is loving every second of it.
Incredible power slam.
Something that should not get lost in all of this chaos. Before he was The Fiend, before he was Bray Wyatt, the man under that mask was actually a follower of CM Punk.
Yeah, shortly before Bray Wyatt found his way, he was part of CM Punk's new nexus under a different name. You have to wonder if whatever's left of Bray's psyche under that mask still has some respect for Punk. If so, I wonder if the best in the world can somehow use that to gain a mental advantage.
Bray gets inch. Ejected from the ring.
Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure. Both of these men have had cult-like followings in the WWE locker room, but tonight is purely a one-on-one battle.
For a multitude of reasons, not the least of which is the gargantuan cell surrounding the ring. It's nearly impenetrable.
And neither man seems to welcome any allies at this point. The Fiend's transformation seems to have shed any vestiges of being a...
Oh, get out of the way! He just obliterated the side of the cell.
He was turned into a battering ram, and the cell wall stood no chance.
Boom! It looks like he's going to press his luck, climbing up the cell wall. He's headed up the cell, climbing the wall.
I don't know where this climb is supposed to lead, but there aren't many good possible outcomes. And now he's standing atop the cell, over 20 feet off the ground.
I don't know what possesses a man to make that climb.
And this is what hell in a cell is all about. Absolute punishment all over the structure. Up and around it. Gentlemen, we've reached the final pits of hell. It's time to see who will survive and who will succumb to its eternal fire.
What's he got in mind here? Oh, Gutbuster!
Evisceration.
Dangerous height.
Oh, he's shoving it down his throat!
I've been fucking playing this fucking thing all night. I watched the whole episode of Raw. Loud. Too loud.
That's the real thing. I was nominated 4 times, and this year I won.
Tim, we've been all through this. You are not the trailer park supervisor, Ricky.
That's what I want.
All right, here we go. Finish this up.
The claw! This one's over. Will that close Punk out?
Double axe handle.
You can cut the tension in the arena with a knife right now.
Every step, every move just coated in danger up on the cell.
Look out.
Chop bomb! Counters to gain the advantage.
Both of these men have made careers by changing with the times. Punk has gone from indie darling to extremist to straight-edge cult leader to the best in the world.
I will agree that Punk's ability to evolve is commendable, but I don't think anyone has undergone a transformation quite like Bray Wyatt when he became The Fiend.
Indeed, gentlemen, Bray Wyatt was a dominant force in the main event already. But as The Fiend, he's almost unbeatable.
Come on,
Wonder
Bray,
if
you
Punk
gotta
will
have
need to
something
change
else.
it again to overcome tonight's challenge.
Yeah.
And down hard with the Gold Buster. No longer concerned with watching their steps on top of the cell, just fully consumed by the need to fight each other anywhere, anytime.
Bringing the fight on top of the cell. To call this dangerous would be an understatement.
Everyone knows the risks coming into hell in a cell, but I have to imagine that knowledge doesn't account for what happens when you end up on top of the cell.
Float over snap suplex.
What's in the back?
He's spreading those thumbtacks around like the seeds of pain they are.
Bray Wyatt locks in the claw. This is agonizing.
Night-night. The Fiend can seal it here.
Close, no, not the thumbtacks.
Just had no way to avoid the tacks. And now, said tacks have essentially become one with their body.
I don't know how Punk can recover from that. The Fiend may have victory in his twisted sights.
Oh, he's shoving it down his throat.
Just immediately being stabbed by hundreds or thousands of tacks. I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemies.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
Everything possible was done to win there, but it just fell short.
Just looking to launch that arm now. Good old-fashioned, tied up in knots, but Punch is coming back the other way and makes it out.
Oh, no. Look away.
All those thumbtacks, they are going to look like chopped meat after that.
This has been an absolute... He's got him down. Here we go.
The Fiend wins it.
I think that's it. I think I beat the fucking whole showcase. Finish. Next. Yo, no way.
An honor to know him, to have worked with him, and to get one more chance to share the ring with him. Rest in power forever, Bray Wyatt. It's been quite the experience as the focal point of WWE 2k26 showcase. We've revisited great wins, received a second chance at painful losses, created dream matches that I thought would forever elude me, and even attempted to provide a glimpse at what WWE would have looked like had I stayed. It's been a true privilege. Before we put a bow on it all, I'd like to ask Slingshot Technology for one final match. A match that lives as large as my biggest dreams. The opportunity to team with the best tag team partner in the world, my wife, AJ Lee. Three-time Divas champion, had WWE wrapped around her finger from the moment she arrived. Skilled in the ring and potent on the microphone.
The greatest Divas champion of all time. Me!
Remind you of anybody? She even dropped a pipe on of her own.
I have done more in 1 year than all of you have done in your entire collective careers.
A true revolutionary, AJ Lee deserves as much credit for the women's revolution and evolution as anyone, as she fought for every second of television time to lay the groundwork needed to push women's wrestling further than it had ever been before. And since she returned to WWE this past September,
AJ Lee! CM Punk's wife is here after a decade!
she's been helping remind everybody just how damn great she really is. Now, I'm sure there are people out there saying, but you've teamed with her before. And this is true, but that doesn't change the facts. And the facts are that anytime I get to team up with my wife, it's always a dream come true. Across the ring from us, I can only see WWE's resident it couple, The Miz and Maurice. Miz and I have had our issues through the years. That's hardly a secret. But while we don't see eye to eye on many things, I still appreciate what him and his wife have accomplished in their careers. And it would be an honor to attempt to take the it couple label off them and put it on two people who have proven to move the needle. CM Punk and AJ Lee. So let's close this showcase out in style. You've done incredible work to get this far, and now we'll let you choose how it all comes to an end. Miz and Maurice will want to turn in a performance so awesome that it stops us in our tracks. But let's be real here. This world belongs to punks like me and the missus.
This has been the showcase of never-ending showcases. It's been forever. All right, let's finish this off.
Now for a real power couple in the form of the It Couple.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the Pima Maurice.
Big-time tag team action underway here. CM Punk and AJ Lee take on The Miz and Maurice.
Sliding into the cover, looking to end this.
Using the ropes for leverage. That's not right. He kicks out before two.
Just a little too early for all that, if you ask me.
Placed him in the corner here. Turns it around.
Punk has said on multiple occasions that he doesn't respect The Miz or how he got his start in WWE. I'm sure AJ Lee feels the same about Maurice.
Punk and Lee got into WWE the traditional way, by competing on the independent circuit for years and paying their dues. While Miz and Maurice took the reality route via Tough Enough and Diva Search, respectively.
Well, as a man who put in years of...
Huh? You did dishes? Yeah, sir. Here, take this. I'm about to right now. This is the last fucking goddamn thing.
Draining, but also won the first season of NXT. The truth of the matter is that a real WWE superstar will take any opportunity given to them to get their foot in the door. There's no shame whatsoever in how Miz and Maurice got here, and their success since is proof that it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And the It Couple is going to finish strong tonight. Of that, I am sure.
CM Punk and AJ Lee, The Miz and Maurice, 4 Hall of Fame caliber superstars in WWE. 2 power couples here as well. Tag team action officially underway. And since this is standard tag team rules, the men can fight the women and vice versa. How does that change up the strategy in this one? How does AJ's strategy when facing The Miz differ from her strategy facing Maurice? Or all the other combinations we could see in this tag match?
Honestly, these are all 4 high-level championship caliber superstars. They've all done their homework, and none of them are going to hold back, no matter who's standing across the ring from them. Spinning kick to the gut.
The list of accolades for Punk and AJ may be a smidge longer. Their in-ring skills may be a smidge higher, but there's one aspect of this that the It Couple has over their opponents tonight, and it's the most vital one. Experience.
As much as it pains me to agree there, Wade, you're right. Miz and Maurice have stood in the ring against some of the top power couples in wrestling at some of the biggest PLEs in WWE history, including Royal Rumble and WrestleMania.
And for as long as Punk and AJ have known each other off screen, they've only tagged together for a few brief matches on Raw. Training together is one thing, competing together is another. Punk and AJ are going to have to be fast learners tonight.
AJ Lee recently making her WWE return after a decade away. She spent that time becoming a best-selling author, a TV and movie producer, and getting herself back in the proper mental state to compete again. Seems to have worked as she instantly reinserted herself into the main event scene.
That has to eat at Maurice a bit. Don't get me wrong, Maurice has had some major matches since her retirement, but the vast majority of them have been at the side of her husband. I wonder if we see Maurice put a bit more effort to take command of this match tonight to prove that she can get back to the top of the women's division all by herself.
Set up in the corner now.
He's able to counter that. Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk.
Don't get me wrong, AJ Lee is her own woman and can fight her own battles, but we've seen in the past that CM Punk will defend his family with every fiber of his being. The Miz, on the other hand, sometimes...
And he moves in for the cover. He's able to kick out before two.
And it has to be frustrating not getting a deep count at this point, but you can't let that get to you.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter. Neckbreaker after the float over. That was pretty. Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the anaconda vice.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Getting sent to the turnbuckles.
Tag made. Double team coming. Up to the top rope. Way up high. Elbow drop.
And unfortunately for the It couple, CM Punk and AJ Lee are completely...
Makes the pin. This might be it.
There it is. Punk and AJ get the win.
Here are your winners, AJ Lee and CM Punk.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we have finished the showcase. It was a pleasure taking you on this ride with me. We are back tomorrow with the Island or My Rise. So, until tomorrow, it has been real. See ya.